Hello and welcome back to Java programming tutorial. So today I want to look at the HTML drag and drop API. These are very unique and professional concept where there's a beginner programmer you have to be aware of. Okay, so just inside the HTML, where it's much applicable is the use of a way to set a truth, because you're looking at some live elements that will be required to drag and drop, and that's why it is much implemented in script file, JavaScript file. Okay, so this is the essence of what I'm trying to talk about. So all the cards will be the one that will be able to drag and drop. That's where it is set to true. Otherwise, it is default by false. Yes, so that's how much about it. And about stylishing, of course, it's not really something new. Let me. Okay. A scale of, I think, 1.05. Let me talk about the cursor first. Grabbing, you'll all see it is where instead of a pointer, it's now a grab, like just like your hand does. And this one will have to work well with DSL to go with the drag and drop, and like just hovering or a pointer. So you're able to grab and drop. So whenever you hover on it, when it's active, then it has to tries to be grabbed and dropped. Okay. And what else? About the media? This one, it helps to be adjusted to different screen sizes, which is very important. For this case, the board and the list. Okay, so that's much about it. What I could have touched on. Quickly into the script file. This is where there's much to talk about, and it's about calling them the IDs for card and lists. By using the query selector, this one selects all elements that are set or are called by the card ID. The card class. It's not ID, it's a class. So to get the constant cards of cards, so this one target is the drag start and the drag end. Okay, as a function. And then for the lists, all the lists, each list for drag over, drag ender, drag leave, and drag drop. As much. So we started the drag start. Okay, so use of it's just practical when you drag first. So it has to set data transfer from the initial place to there to be dragged to, and you can see it is set to event. So this means allows the drop location to allow which element is being moved when you release on it. Okay, so it is set to that the text has to be a text or a plain by the ID. Then the drag end is just a confirmation that you've dragged well. Then let's move to the list. So for the dragover by event, so it prevents the default. By the default, browsers do not allow you to drop elements onto other. Okay. Yeah. So it removes the drag over. Then the drag enter then also prevents default the same way that. So the class list is added to over, so to be able to be dragged over, then to enter to the new location. And then the dragleave, now it also prevents it is set to event to prevent the default the same way as the previous one. So the class is now removed because it has already left, the content has already shifted to the new position. Then the drag drop, now this is where now you get the data. The data has already been transferred, so use the get data by the ID. Then to append, this one means that whenever where you have dragged that content or the thing you are dropping, it's just to stick to the position, the first position that you've dragged to, without shifting to other positions. So then you have to remove, so that it no longer drags again. Okay, so let's open with the server to see what I'm trying to talk about. Open with live server. So this is the thing. We've got some div elements, the three of them represented at the board with a gap of 20 pixels, and the other stuff we also have border shadow, box shadow, of course. Let's make them to look more. Then there's the effect of grabbing, which I was talking about. Yeah, I know it's active. Okay. So the essence is, let's say you can drag there, and this is the append. Append is the append by child append. It sticks to this position. You can also do all ways, yeah, but if you try to get into it doesn't, because it has been removed by the default event, prevent by a default. Yeah, so this is a basically simple one for that board. So it just says to touch on the HTML drag and drop API, for friendly beginner. It is friendly because it lets you know where to be aware of the search. Okay, all said and done. Thank you for watching. Hope you've learned something as a programmer and whoever else is interested in programming. I wish you the best. Thank you and have a great day. Finally, follow back for more.